So I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time, and I finally look decent to make this video. I wanted to actually appear on camera for this one because I feel like just doing a voiceover for it would just be kind of boring. And who doesn't want to see my semi-okay face? I'm out of focus. Okay. Stupid autofocus. Yeah. Oh. Are you gonna autofocus all day, sir? Please. Stay calm. Am I okay now? What's wrong with you? Oh, now you're gonna focus on me. Oh my god. Camera lenses. Okay, I fixed the camera, I think. I just had to come up a little bit closer, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I am doing something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm doing a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure tier list ranking. Wow, that facial expression was weird. Wow, I just did something weird again. Why am I weird? Why am I like this? So, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a manga I dearly love. It's one of my favorite mangas. I'm probably being seen as one of those obnoxious JoJo fans if you've never ever really watched the anime version of JoJo or read the manga. You just see us being completely obnoxious and just posing, and being all like, Giorno. Yeah, this is the Jonathan Joestar signature pose. Do you even pose? So yeah, I've always wanted to actually like do more videos talking about JoJo because JoJo's just like so vast and there's just so many things you can talk about with JoJo. And I know tier lists are kind of like not a trend anymore because there is like a whole meme trend of people like ranking stuff on that tier list website, I believe it was. I did a couple too, they're like floating around somewhere. But I wanted to specifically do a JoJo themed tier list ranking. So let's go to the dimension of my desktop recorded by OBS. Yeah. So we are in desktop dimension mode. I am on like that tier maker site that a lot of people use. That's the one I used when I did it. I just saw everybody do it. I don't know what the magic thing is to use, so I'm just using this. I'm gonna be easy and type in JoJo because I don't feel like spelling out the whole thing and I could probably get what I need through that. Nope. Alright. Wow, look at what we got here. What should we do first? You probably got spoiled by the title of what one I'm going to pick. So we're gonna go with JoJo openings. That's a good introductory because, listen, anime openings are god tier. Like, oh my god, like they blow their budget on how good they look all the time. And I love the whole art of it because I love music videos. So we're gonna start with this. Get our feet wet. Oh wow, I got lipstick on the rim of my cup. Oh well. So much for setting spray. This is gonna be short because, you know, they only adapted up to part 5 at this point. Part 5 just wrapped like in late 2019, I believe, and we're still waiting for our part 6 adaptation. Come on, David Productions, take us to Florida for Stone Ocean. We gotta meet our favorite best JoJo girl, Jolene Cujo. Because everybody loves Jolene Cujo. If you don't love Jolene Cujo, what's wrong with you? We're gonna start this off with Sotochima Sadame. And I can't pronounce any kind of word correctly. I'm very bad at pronouncing everything, so if I butcher this stuff, I'm sorry. I want to get better at this eventually. So just ahead of time, I'm gonna let you know. Sotochima Sadame is the first opening JoJo song for Part 1, Phantom Blood. And if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty epic. I mean, it's like, it's really just like the introductory, because they wanted to like start with a bang, because like they're finally doing JoJo properly when it comes to like animated adaptations, because, you know, Phantom Blood movie, remember that thing? But yeah, that exists. There are clips of it. I want to see the whole thing eventually, and I will see the whole thing eventually. So, it is very epic, you know, and it just basically does a very Araki comic booky manga style opening with some like 3D flatter shaded graphics that you see in a lot of like anime titled video games. And they wanted to just portray the relationship that starts JoJo off, which is the relationship obviously of Jonathan Joestar and Dio Brando. So, where am I gonna put this? It's a fun song. It's pretty epic. There are lots of memes about it, because, you know, gotta play that song all of the time whenever you're in the car. It's epic, it's fun. It's like, JoJo. JoJo. So, let's see where I'm gonna put it, though. It's very good. Like, it's fun. I think I'm going to put it right in... Like, it's a good, like, first opening, and it's really good at, like, getting everybody hyped, and it kind of, like, goes with the era that Part 1 takes place in. And, like, fits the vibe, too, of what Part 1 kind of has. For now, I'm gonna put it in B. I might change it, because, I don't know. It's great, but there are better ones, and it's the first outing, if that makes sense, so... Yeah, I'm gonna keep that thing right in B tier. Next, we have Bloody Stream. Part 2 opening done by our favorite JoJo opening singers, Coda. This is Part 2, Battle Tendency of JoJo. Protagonist is Joseph Joestar, everyone's favorite JoJo.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Anyways, so it's a very good opening. Actually, the song is like really fun. It's very like fabulous and posy. You get Joseph and Caesar doing their thing, being like super buff, brightly colored dudes having fun and defying and going against the crappiness that is toxic masculinity and just having fun. But then again, Joseph Joestar did do things I would consider toxic. Oh no, people are gonna hate me for that. So where am I gonna put it? It's fun. I love Caesar. Caesar. It's very upbeat. I do love Coda. Who doesn't love Coda? And I love the colors, and that chorus is just like a by storm. I can't say the words very well, but you know, it's very groovy. It's like fabulous. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put that in A. It's an improvement from Sotochima Sadame and really, really fits Battle Tendency and like the fun quippiness of young Joseph Joestar and the colorfulness and like when you're starting to like branch out into the more global style that Araki really does with his storytelling. And yeah, and it's just it's a fun, colorful part. Very unique characters. I think that's why a lot of people do like it. Alright. Part 3. Next one. We got Stand Proud. This is the first opening song of Part 3 anime adaptation of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. So Stardust Crusaders is obviously the classic Jojo part because of how popular it was in Japan, and also because they introduced the stands.
The true nature of what you call
an evil spirit
is a manifestation of the power of your
life energy from the wing of the people
beside you. We call this vision a stand.
That's when Jojo really kind of came into his own. I think Araki really like did something special with part 3. Obviously, part 3 is what it is. It's kind of like the first couple parts, but I'm not ranking parts right now. I'm ranking openings. Anyways, so Stand Proud. It's okay. It's, you know, it's got that like metalish riffiness that I like in guitars, and it's just like getting at it because, you know, I guess because, you know, Jotaro is just a very like big block, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. I mean, it's got a good like rhythm and beat to it. It's got the Stardust. Sorry, very bad at lyrics, even the ones I really like. I mean, it's okay. I never really like was too impressed by it. It was just kind of a thing. I mean, when we talk about the visuals of the opening visuals are really nice. They continue with the CG graphic style, and they really like to showcase the stands because the stands are really the big thing of part 3 because they're introducing the stands and moving away from Haman. And I do like the visuals. It's just the song's just kind of okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move it into C tier for now, I guess. I don't know, these are subject to change, but it's okay. Beat's okay, groove's kind of okay. It just didn't wow me, like, song-wise. It's okay, though. I said it's okay so many times. Next one. I have trouble pronouncing the name of it, but I know it's called End of the World a lot of times. And this encompasses like all of the people that have basically sang on JoJo opening so far all together, doing like an epic like prog rocky, prog metally, J-rock like jam about, you know, the race to get to Dio in Egypt, because, you know, this is the second part, because they split up Stardust Crusaders in the anime into 2 parts. When they're coming to Egypt, and then the battle in Egypt when they're actually in Egypt and they're going to find Dio where he's hiding in Egypt to, you know. So, it is epic. I do really like it. I love the visuals for it and the time, because, you know, they have so much time to get to Dio, and just the build up and the tension. Yeah, it's epic. I love the clocks, and of course, I do love the stand action at the end, especially when we have, you know, the special ending with Dio coming in and doing his thing. It was just like perfect, and yeah, it was much more epic and cool and theatrical a bit, because, you know, Dio is a very theatrical person. It was much more interesting, I guess, than Stand Proud, so I'm gonna put that, I think, in A tier, because I just did really enjoy it. I listened to it a lot when it first came out, so I'm gonna keep you nice and settled in A tier. Alright. Next one we have is, oh boy. Whoa, it just started, like, pouring out. So if you hear some rain in the background, we just started getting a storm. We ended a storm last night, too. So anyways, very fitting for how I'm gonna talk about crazy, noisy, bizarre town. Okay. I don't really like this opening. I don't like it. I don't really like the song. It's not my cup of tea. It's just too silly for me. I like silly, stupid stuff, but this one just didn't work. And I don't know, I'm not, like, into, like, sometimes anime openings where it's just kind of, like, stupidity, dancingness, like the melancholy. You know, I can't forget her name. Oh my god, what's her name? I never really liked that opening. I don't really like that anime either, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not really into weird slice of life anime. Also, I just can't relate to a lot of slice of life anime, to be honest.
Loser! Loser, loser, loser! Loser! I am not a loser!
I don't like it. Not really into it. A little too silly. Just kind of corny and hammy. I like hammy stuff, but this one just did not work, so I'm sorry. Gotta put it in D. So, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like it, and I get it, but it wasn't for me, because this is my opinion. So, next one, Chase. I actually really, really like Chase. I'm like in the minority because like nobody likes Chase. Chase is great. The visuals are great. It's very like 90s like alternative like post-grunge rock, and it's just got an interesting vocalist, and you know it does work with what they're going on because you know at this part of part 4 they're starting the whole like, not gonna get too detailed, but you know the whole like shift to, you know, Yoshikage Kira being the main villain. That's all I'm gonna. Anyways, it's fun. I love the go. Is someone in a chase? I can't do the lyrics to save my life, but yeah, I love the guitar work. I love the vocals. I love the visuals. Nice and cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in S tier. I don't really care. I enjoy it thoroughly. I get it if you don't like it, and that's you, man. Alright, Great Days.
Let the voice of love take you higher.
Great Days is great. Yeah, you know, I'm not like big on like the whole like Duane gang life, but I have to say, Great Days is a pretty good opening. I love the animation cell type thing they kind of try to do with it, and then they're just trying to be like, hey, we're just kind of living our life and fun in the sun in the bizarre summer of 1999, and yeah, and I love the reversal that they do towards the end when they get into like the more complex versions with Kira. Yeah, and it's just fun. And of course, gotta point out, that's just so cute. I love that part. And you know, let the voice of love take you higher. I'm putting you in the S tier, though I cannot sing. But yeah, let the voice of love take you higher. That is, I want to put that on a jacket because, oh my god, I do love that phrase. That's one of the few Jojo songs I go back to anymore, because you're gonna see why I don't go back to a lot of past Jojo songs right now. Alright, we're going on to part 5 with Fighting Gold, baby!
Fighting gold.
Guess what, guys? I'm gonna put this on S tier already. Fighting Gold's great. I am biased. I love part 5. I love how epic it is. It's got Coda. Coda's great. And it's just so like graceful, but like driving rock beat and just like hype, and it's just like the vocals are just like so like Coda didn't need to go hard on Fighting Gold, but you know what? They did, and they did it for us, and I am thankful for that. Oh my god. But yeah, I love the visuals with this, and you know, because they went from like a bold graphic style and very much like trying to like hint at what was gonna happen with the whole thing about fate and the themes of fate in part 5 and with the different characters, because you know it's very much part 5 is a strong ensemble piece, and it was just so good. And they had so many like iconic poses and just interesting artistic visuals. Oh, perfection. Oh. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful song. Loved it. S tier. Can't stop listening to that one. And you know, I just sometimes go, fighting gold! Yeah. And I love the motifs that they had for Gold Experience, like, you know, the vines and the flowers. I'm just like, oh, yeah. Alright, final one. We have Traitor's Requiem. Yes. Guess where I'm gonna put this, guys? Take a guess. Take a wild guess. Take a long, wild guess. S tier. Traitor's Requiem is my favorite, all-time favorite JoJo opening. Oh my god, it's just, oh. Fighting Gold was like the epic, like, first half of part 5. When they're like going after Pol's fortune and Squadra. And yeah, but you know, when we get to the part where we're actually like getting closer to fighting Diavolo and things are like ramping up, you know, they betrayed the boss. This is like, there is no going back now. Them going on that boat, there is no going back. Holy crap. And they had a song that was so elegant, so epic, that described like this glossy like mafia story. Beautiful. I love the visuals, and just the song is just like this epic like prog rock with like a touch of prog metal with the and then they have like the rock opera-ness of the strings. It's like perfect for like this like modern mafia story. It's just like and it builds up and it's just like da, 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 da. Oh my god. With the visuals, they continue to go with this like artistic like style of portraying part 5 in their stories, and actually still using iconic manga poses from part 5 and different color schemes, like very much a callback to everything you love with the art of part 5. And just, you know, they kept building on this one because they didn't want to like reveal everything for people that don't know the story. So as you kept knowing what was going to happen, they would add that to the opening. And then you just, best ever opening with the villain intro, because they always have that tradition of introducing the villain towards the end.
Nessuno può uccidere il destino scelto. Rimane solo il risultato che voi sarete distrutti.
They just like threw it out of the park with when Giorno just Gold Experience Requiems the whole entire opening and does the Dio pose. Oh my god, I lost my crap when I saw Giorno do the Dio pose. He does it better than Dio, but you know, the reversal, the guitar solo, the strings, perfect. JoJo opening perfection. That entirely was out of focus. So yeah, we have our official ranking now of JoJo openings from me. So the next part is gonna be another JoJo ranking tier list. Stick around. Yeah.